Oh, yeah. No, I've only popped in. I did the other day, but it fucked up, man. I lost all my, whatever you want to call it. What do they call it? Storage, or the fact that I didn't have enough room left to finish the video. So I didn't bother, but I'm having a glass of red, which is not unusual for me. And I'm in, this is only, for the boys and the ladies who've supported me all my life. And I don't pack shit away, but I'm in a stunning cottage in the Highlands of Scotland. Far out in the middle of, as far as it gets. I've got red deer in the back garden. I woke up this morning. I've been here 2 days, actually. But I've been on the road for a week. I went to Glasgow to visit my son. And then I went to the east coast, the east coast of Scotland, around Dornoch, the golf area. Not that I can play golf, but it's a beautiful part of the area, but you can't beat this, can you? Yeah. If you look closely, which I don't think you can see, but halfway up that mountain, all the red deer are actually grazing. They made their way down here tonight. They'll actually come back down. They've been down every night over here 2 nights. It's going pretty well today. It's been everything. It's been gorgeous sunshine, wild snow. This is much further out than this. Those guys in the next valley can see. I deserve this, son. Just from the old, I don't deserve anything. No one deserves anything. We accumulate, don't we? Accumulate to. Do you know what? I'll tell you what happened the last week, the last few days here, when the deer came down this morning. Someone to go inside. If someone said to me tomorrow morning, "You're out of it, that's it. You're leaving the universe. Your days are over," I'd have fucking shook his hand. And I've got some wonderful people around me, wonderful family around me. I just thought, wow. When you're getting the guys coming off the tops. Beautiful place. My own little paradise. I'm going to show you around because I am what I am. An egotistical twat at times. I'm going to put some lights on. This is lovingly restored. This is an absolutely stunning cottage. I'm going to show you everything. So if you see any dirty underpants or unpacked bags, then you enjoy it and do what you want with it. Because at 67, I fear not fuck all anymore in life. And the crazy, that's my back door out. And this is a window out. Look at this. I've got 4 windows like this. And they don't get much bigger than this. Because of the simple fact, I don't think you could get away with it. But this room here, this is where my visitors were coming to stay. Family who've not been able to make it. So, I do like isolation, I do like my own time. But what I'm saying is, what I've been saying all my life is that, we go through life and I see people all over, keeping in vans, using an hostel up the road, and there's two beds in a room that anyone could have had. Well, anyway, I won't complicate it anymore. But anyway, how you doing? Yeah, I'm up in the Highlands of Scotland, way, way up. Yeah, near Lochimber. I started a video the other day because I've been across to the east coast around Dornoch, ended up looking at a castle I wanted to look at. Come stately home. Involved in such as the Highland clearances. I don't know if you know about it, but it was basically back in the 1830s, 1870s, where one of our wonderful fucking bullshitters from England came to live in Scotland, the Duke of Sutherland, and just basically told every fucker who was on the land of his, he inherited thousands and thousands of acres, a massive area of northern Scotland, the Highlands. You've got, I think it's called Sutherland, and above that is Caithness, which is Donegroats and Wick, Thurso. Then you come south, you've got what is, it's Sutherland, and he just started the clearances, which basically meant that they took over the land and moved everybody off the land. Hundreds and hundreds of small farms, people making a living, feeding the kids. It's 1820s, 1840s, so it's not that it was rough, but I can trace my family back to that in the Lake District, and that kicked them all off, man. It threw them all out. Their options were apparently Australia, America, or the cities of England. Town cities that were being built because the Industrial Revolution was beginning. So he just threw them off the land where they were actually getting by. Well, no, it wasn't a fucking easy game. But I went to his gaff. Fucking hell. I can't even fucking forget the name. I forget the name of it now. Because I'm having a few reds after a few pints. Because I'm in heaven. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll name this video the actual name of the castle that Sutherland had, that I visited the other day. Stunning. But, I mean, fuck me. I think only a quarter of the rooms are open. That, might be less than that. I think 15, 20 rooms are open. It's 12 quid to get in. The rest of it still belonged to the Sutherland family, and his ancestors tossed every fucker on the street, mate, and just give them no chance. Took the land, mate. If you want it, it's an incredible part of the world. Do you know what this part of Scotland is? The Highlands of Scotland are the least inhabited place in Europe, yeah? That's not all down to Sutherland. This is basically down to the simple fact that, we talk all this shit about, we're full, we're this and we're that. Now, Sutherland took all this land back here off the people to put sheep on it. He said sheep were a more viable product than fucking human beings. Well, I can see where he was starting, but he's got it pretty well. He sussed it, didn't he? Because the rest of the nation's full of fucking sheep now. But, what I'm talking about here is the basic facts of, like, when we class people looking for a new life, or I don't care where they come from, mate. It's a tough old game. And up here, and in Northumbria, and in Lancashire, and in every fucking northern county I visit, God, the sheep and the cows have more room than the people. And I'm not going to get too serious about all that shit. Excuse me. Even though I have noticed over the last few weeks, months, at the same as I'm like declining rapidly health-wise, and we all do. I think when we get older, we actually notice it more. But I've lost a lot of good friends, and I've noticed a lot of people becoming seriously ill. I think all we can do is just like accept the easiness of what is done. Take it. You can fight it. You can do whatever for you want with it. But accept it. As I've said in a few past videos, surrender to illness, to sickness. I have never ever felt so fucked in my life. It's not the beer, it's not the booze. I'm not saying that hasn't caused some of it in the past. But I've got a spinal problem now that relates to my legs. And the only thing that got me out of life was walking. And I just made a stroll even. I can't fucking get up some days now. Standing is really difficult. Except on a small walk, even with sticks. And I wouldn't call it excruciating pain, because it's not toothache, it's not fucking gout. I've had them all. It's just not. It's not, you're not in control, shall we say. So you start losing control of your lower body. You walk in. I used to look in shop windows when I was young. I think, you good looking bastard. I don't walk past shop windows now. But when I get a glance at the window, I think, fucking hell, you look like a fucking cripple. And I am. I'm a cripple. Cripple. It's incredible to start losing the use of your body. I'm getting to the stage now where I've tried for a while to convince people, especially my uncle, that mobility skills are wonderful. And I'm going to get one. The biggest problem I have is that a lot of my issues start from sitting down. And I know what you're thinking. It is, if I sit down in a mobility scooter or I sit down in a car for a drive, I don't know, it's a blood or whatever. I'm not fuck that for a game of shit anyway. We're here, aren't we? Made it, did we? Made it, man. Fucking unbelievable fucking journey this. If I pop out tomorrow, man, I'm fucking totally and utterly. I'm impressed with me and you. No, seriously. I'm happy, I'm ready for it. I'm ready for off. I don't think I'll go for a bit, but I'm not going to struggle enough. But what I'm saying is I'm up in the Islands of Scotland. What is it now? April. May, just starting. I'm 4 or 5 weeks away from my wonderful home I have in the lakes in the last couple of months. I've had 4 or 5 weeks away. I get them really cheap holidays where you can pay £49 for 4 nights in a caravan, then I move to the next caravan. It's not fucking easy, but it's the last chance. It's the last time for me to do what I've done all my life, mate. Be what I was, a travelling guy who loved, and I just enjoyed every part of my life around the 70s, 80s, 90s. I just read an article about Alfie and Pep and how they all played the parts. And they did. I lived those parts. I lived those parts for so much of my life in other parts of the world. Australia, America. I'm only here to say, right, that I'm doing all right. You don't have to keep watching, but you can't keep watching. I don't come on here anymore because the ego's flattened now. I'm accepting the isness of what is. Yeah? I don't get pissed all day and morning anymore. I accept it as it is. I might have a couple of years early doors. But you know what I mean? Yeah, I'm content. Content with how it is. I can't be content with everyone's life around me. Yeah? And the past, I've forgiven. Mm-hmm. I'm just thinking to myself, you know? I wish a lot of people could accept we live in a greedy, hungry, divisive world situation. I've lost all that. I've still got fight in me. I haven't got any desire. I don't need. I don't seek. You can probably tell I'm pissed. That's probably why I popped on. Because that's probably when you first met me. When you saw me raging away, pissed up. I'm not clean on these glasses, you La Roche glasses. The fucking hell. It's like a jam jar. Yeah, I could go on forever. I'm still here at the moment. I'm about to have a kid. I hope everyone who was around me during those times, the difficult times, they're still around and comfortable. Although I heard the old Jamal Marnie Rad. I know he left us years ago, but there's a big band in England called Mobius Loop who covered a song about him and tried to save his home from Gateway Housing Association in Preston. And they're getting really big. And I messaged them the other day, I said, don't forget Jamal Marnie Rad, and they said, never. Mobius Loop. M-O-B-I-U-S Loop L-O-O-P. They made a song about him, yeah. They're becoming a very, very, very sought after band to watch. And they tried to save Jam. In the times when we were all trying to save our lives. I hope you're all, politics-wise, I'm not fucking even in there anymore, Ian. The fuck's that about? Yeah. But I know a lot of you out there struggling, paying crazy rents under crazy governments, and this fucking other bullshit team won't change it from the last team. The only fucking way you're going to change it is by just stopping. Yeah. Pull the plug on the cunts. Yeah. Lack of cooperation. Can't possibly carry on like this. Anyway, I'll hopefully see you again at some time. In the near future. I'm going to finish my glass of red. I spent the last 3 days waiting for the reds to come off the mountain. And they're doing this incredible. Someone told me when I got here, they said around dusk they'll come creep down. And I think it was like 8:30. I was so tired because I'm up at 4 in the morning. I was ready for bed the first night I got here. And about 8, I spotted something in the corner. And it's broad daylight till 9:30 in the north of Scotland. And by 9:30, there was 100 red deer in my back garden. Well, just outside my back garden, in this cottage I've got. It wasn't just 100 red deer. I was amazed that there wasn't a stag inside. I know they cull the stags to stop the mass breeding. Anyway, last night I again waited and waited, and then I spotted in a corner a young stag, a young red deer stag. Took a few photos. It was getting dark. I was fucked. I went to bed. And I got up this morning at 5 o'clock for a piss. And there were 5 red deer stags in and around my back garden. I'm in paradise. I've got the NC 500, 50 yards to the right, 100 yards. I wouldn't even go to it. I'm in paradise. Take it easy, guys, yeah. You know what it's about, man? Seriously. Awareness and acceptance of wherever that is. Yeah. Like the old Buddha says, he doesn't care what happens. Deal with it.